One of the most overlooked areas of songwriting is that of song structure. Often, many inexperienced writers can be so consumed by their goal of creating something new and groundbreaking that they either neglect or veer away from using traditional song structures. Though they could be commended for trying something new, most of the time their song would simply sound better if they just stuck to an established song form. These structures exist for a reason. They're popular because they work. Think about the millions of songs written over the last 100 or so years. Sure, there's been plenty of experimentation and boundaries have been pushed, but when push comes to shove, the majority of popular, successful songs have all stuck to form. The average listener will respond to this too. If your song veers wildly from one section into the next with 3 verses followed by a bridge, then another verse, then maybe a chorus, they may not be aware of why exactly, but they'll get a sense of something being not quite right, and will more than likely get bored and move on. The most common song structure is known as AABA. A being your verse and chorus, which is typically repeated twice, then a B section, which is a new element, be it a bridge, solo, or similar, then finally back to your A section, verse and chorus to finish. The theory is A sets the scene, A again reinforces it, B injects some fresh sounds to hold the listener's interest, then finally back to the now familiar A section to finish. Though this is by no means the only structure to follow, its path and flow is the backbone to many, many hit songs. So remember, set the scene, reinforce it, bring in something new in the middle, then end with a return to the familiar. Let's take a look at some hit songs and examine their structure.
When it comes around and it's taken away, leaves me with the feeling that I feel the most. Feel it come to life when I see your ghost. Calm down, don't you resist. You're such a delicate wrist. And if I give it a twist. In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. Now I've reached that age, I've tried to do all those things the best I can. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one that I've had my shells and kicks in my bed, but I've come through. And I need to go on. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. As a cosmic tide, there's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it.
From these examples, you can see the slight variations from song to song. Some have bridges, some don't. Some have solos, and some don't have either. What is common to them all, though, is that the verse is followed by a chorus, followed by the same again before anything else happens. This is something you should really aim for as a writer. Get your verse and chorus in twice before anything else. Take a look through your songs and compare them to this checklist. Does your song flow and stick to an established structure? Do you have any unnecessary sections? Could you cut out any solos, breakdowns, or instrumental breaks? Do you really need so many verses? Most songs have between 2 and 4. Any more is pushing it. Could you possibly add in another chorus? Most songs have 2 to 3 choruses. Any less and nobody's going to remember it. Okay, that's all for this lesson. If you're interested in learning more on the subject of song structure, check out the Ultimate Songwriting Handbook, available now via instant download at ultimatesongwritinglessons.com. It contains everything you need to know if you're serious about becoming a great songwriter, including lessons, tips and techniques on dealing with writer's block, how to write a hook in less than 30 seconds, how to generate enough songs to fuel a lifetime's worth of albums, and much, much more. It now comes with a free bonus title, 300 Songwriting Ideas for a limited time. The Ultimate Songwriting Handbook, available exclusively at ultimatesongwritinglessons.com.